What if an interstellar object hurtling through our solar system at incredible speed was not just a rock, but a spacecraft?
The closer it comes, the more precise the data becomes, but for now, the detection of its non-gravitational acceleration has stunned scientists, hinting at the possible existence of an internal propulsion system or engine. Designated 3IATLAS, the object is roughly the size of Manhattan Island and is moving along an impossible trajectory, swinging past Mars, Earth, Venus, and Jupiter as though following a meticulously calculated course. Harvard professor Avi Loeb has examined the data and suggests this could be the first alien spacecraft ever detected by humankind. Yet the most frightening question remains: have they come in peace to observe us, or have we attracted the attention of something far more unsettling? Initial reports state that this colossal body is barreling through the solar system at over 130,000 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, if you could catch a ride, you'd reach from New York to Los Angeles in just over a minute. But speed is only the beginning of the mystery. Within 24 hours of its discovery, NASA experts confirmed what many suspected but hesitated to say aloud. 3IATLAS originated outside our solar system, crossing the interstellar void, a region no human-made spacecraft has ever traversed. It is moving so fast that not even the sun's immense gravity can capture it, meaning it will shoot back into deep space unless something deliberately slows it down. Even more shocking is that this isn't a small comet or icy rock, like most visitors from beyond. Early estimates place 3IATLAS at 6.9 miles long, nearly the size of Manhattan itself. Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing a city hurtling past at unimaginable speed. Professor Avi Loeb and his team have reached a conclusion that has rocked the scientific community. 3IATLAS may not be a natural object at all. Humanity could be witnessing the first evidence of technology created by an extraterrestrial civilization. If that's true, then something from a distant star system has traveled thousands of years to reach us, and we have no idea whether they come with peaceful intentions or pose an unfathomable threat, challenging everything we thought we knew about physics. When scientists first calculated the true size of 3IATLAS, many thought their computers had malfunctioned. This object dwarfs every interstellar visitor ever detected before, hundreds of times larger. To grasp its immensity, consider a comparison with Oumuamua, the mysterious body that passed through our solar system 8 years ago. Oumuamua was already considered oversized, measuring about 380 feet, roughly the length of a football field. That size was enough for modern telescopes to track it easily, allowing researchers to study its strange behavior in detail. But compared to 3IATLAS, Oumuamua is nothing more than a pebble lying at the base of a skyscraper. The sheer scale of 3IATLAS raises a fundamental question. What exactly are we dealing with? Nature can create large celestial bodies, but launching a miniature city across interstellar space, keeping it intact for thousands of years, would demand resources almost inconceivable in the known universe. Most rocks or icy fragments ejected from their home systems measure only a few hundred feet, rarely stretching to even a mile. More astonishing still, this giant is moving at 130,000 miles per hour, more than 3 times faster than Voyager 1, humanity's fastest spacecraft, 38,000 miles per hour. Accelerating an object the size of a mountain to such a blistering speed is enough to leave even veteran physicists stunned. In the frigid void between the stars, there are few natural processes capable of imparting such colossal energy. True, gravitational interactions with massive stars or black holes could account for part of it, but the likelihood of the object remaining structurally intact over thousands of light-years is close to zero. Even more puzzling is this: at such velocity, 3IATLAS is not bound by the sun's gravity. Unlike comets and asteroids within our solar system, which always follow elliptical orbits around the sun, this visitor is destined to depart, vanishing back into the infinite dark unless it deliberately slows down to linger for observation. The story began on July 1st, when NASA's ATLAS survey project first detected a faint moving point of light, shifting oddly against the background stars. As telescopes worldwide continued to track it, a shocking detail emerged. 3I ATLAS was not traveling randomly. Instead of drifting aimlessly like natural objects, it was flying along a flawless trajectory, one seemingly designed to swing past the largest planets of the solar system in optimal sequence, like a carefully prearranged grand tour. First, 3I ATLAS will sweep past Mars on October 2nd, coming within about 17.1 million miles of the red planet's surface. That may sound distant, but on the cosmic scale it qualifies as a close encounter, close enough for telescopes to capture detailed data and imagery. From Mars, the colossal object will continue racing toward Earth, reaching its nearest approach on December 19th at a distance of 167 million miles. Afterward, it will swing by Venus at about 60 million miles, then head outward for a final close pass of just 33 million miles from Jupiter, the giant of our solar system. The entire sequence of movements is so efficient and comprehensive that it seems almost pre-drawn by an intelligence deeply versed in orbital mechanics and interplanetary navigation. When astronomers calculated the statistical probability of such a perfect trajectory occurring by chance, the result was staggering, just 0.005% vanishingly rare. Put simply, if you threw 20,000 interstellar objects into the solar system, only one would be likely to follow a path like that of 3I ATLAS. The implications of this number are both profound and unsettling. Either we are witnessing a once-in-20,000 cosmic coincidence, or we are observing a journey deliberately designed and steered by an intelligence capable of interstellar travel and flawless course plotting. What makes the trajectory even more suspicious is the way it appears optimized for observation while minimizing the chance of being observed from Earth. The object's closest approach to our planet will occur when it is on the far side of the Sun, rendering even the most powerful ground-based telescopes nearly useless. It is almost as if the operator of this object intends to study us without allowing us to study it in return, following what scientists describe as a reconnaissance pattern, gathering information while avoiding detection by the very civilization under surveillance. If that is the case, then this may be the first extraterrestrial scout ship humanity has ever witnessed, a prospect at once exhilarating and terrifying. Professor Avi Loeb of Harvard University is not someone who makes unfounded claims. He is one of the world's most renowned astronomers, with hundreds of published studies and decades of research on black holes, dark matter, and the earliest galaxies in the universe. So when he analyzed all the available data on 3I ATLAS and concluded that it could be alien technology, the scientific community had no choice but to take the hypothesis seriously. According to Loeb and his research team, every feature of 3I ATLAS points more toward an artificial origin than a natural one. A trajectory far too precise, too clean, to be the product of random gravitational influences acting on a piece of cosmic debris. Its sheer size also lies far beyond anything previously known among interstellar visitors, a possible marker of advanced engineering rather than natural formation. Even more striking is the timing of its appearance, almost too perfect, coinciding with the moment humanity has just acquired technology advanced enough to detect and track such an object. Loeb's team suggests that 3I ATLAS may be a reconnaissance craft, designed to study as many planets in the solar system as possible while avoiding detailed scrutiny from any civilizations it encounters. Its meticulously calculated course would allow it to gather comprehensive information on Mars, Earth, Venus, and Jupiter, using sensor systems and instruments far beyond anything humans have ever built. But Loeb's hypothesis grows truly shocking at the point where he suggests that 3I ATLAS might not leave the solar system once its mission is complete. Instead, he believes it could use advanced propulsion to slow down and settle into a stable orbit around the Sun, possibly near Jupiter, a region difficult to monitor but ideal for long-term surveillance of humanity and its technological development. The implications of such a scenario are staggering. If Loeb is correct, it would mean that an intelligence from another star system planned this mission thousands of years ago, launching 3I ATLAS, some 8,000 years in the past, Back when humans were only beginning to farm, write, and form the first settled communities, could it be that humanity has now reached a technological or societal threshold significant enough to trigger the interest of these distant watchers? This hypothesis inevitably leads to one of the most chilling concepts in both science and cosmic philosophy, the dark forest hypothesis. This theory seeks to answer the haunting question that has troubled astronomers for generations. If the universe should, statistically, be teeming with intelligent civilizations, why have we found no clear evidence of their existence? The dark forest offers an explanation so unsettling that it has kept many scientists awake at night. The concept of the dark forest stems from a comparison that is both simple and chilling. Imagine walking through a shadowy forest at night, where every rustle in the undergrowth could signal a predator lying in wait. In such an environment, the smartest survival strategy is to remain absolutely silent and hidden, for even a single careless sound could draw the attention of something larger and more dangerous, something ready to eliminate any potential threat or rival. According to the dark forest hypothesis, intelligent civilizations in the Milky Way face the same predicament, only on a cosmic scale. Any species that reveals itself by broadcasting radio signals, launching bright spacecraft, or sending transmissions into deep space accepts the risk of being discovered by a more advanced and hostile civilization, and potentially being wiped out instantly. This creates a universe where civilizations capable of interstellar communication are forced into silence, not because they are inherently selfish or isolationist, but because announcing their existence is equivalent to suicide. Survival strategy becomes a cosmic game of hide-and-seek, where the reward for staying hidden is continued existence, and the price of being discovered could be total extinction. Each civilization, upon reaching technological maturity, faces a crossroads: remain hidden forever, or take the reckless step of announcing its presence to the universe. And those that choose the latter may only realize too late that they have drawn the attention of a power far more terrifying than they ever imagined. The appearance of 3IATLAS raises terrifying questions. Has humanity already been detected? If this object truly is a reconnaissance craft, it proves that its creators have mastered interstellar travel, which would imply technology far beyond ours, not only in propulsion and sensing systems, but possibly in planet-destroying weaponry as well. What makes this scenario even more unsettling is the timing of 3IATLAS's launch. It was sent toward our solar system about 8,000 years ago, coinciding almost perfectly with the era when humanity first began to rise, developing agriculture, inventing writing, and establishing the earliest long-term settlements. The haunting question follows: did the dawn of human civilization trigger the attention of observers within the dark forest? During that pivotal era, humanity transformed from small hunter-gatherer tribes into large-scale agricultural societies, invented writing, built the first cities, and set in motion the technological journey that would one day lead to radio communication, nuclear weapons, and ultimately space exploration. Could it be that those dramatic shifts in human society were detected by distant observers, and that very discovery compelled them to send a messenger to investigate more closely? If the dark forest hypothesis truly reflects the nature of civilizations across the Milky Way, then we may be standing on the threshold of first contact with an intelligence guided by survival principles beyond our comprehension, with motives impossible to predict, and with capabilities powerful enough to decide whether humanity continues to exist or is eliminated as a potential future threat. Connecting to the messenger Oumuamua, 8 years before 3IATLAS appeared in the astronomical record, humanity had already been shaken by another extraordinary visitor, Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning messenger from afar. This object immediately shattered every assumption about natural bodies, originating from other star systems. Oumuamua broke all the rules astronomers thought applied to drifting rocks and ice in space. As it neared the sun, it should have displayed a bright tail of gas and dust, evaporating away like every other comet. Yet, strangely, it swept past without leaving a trace. This behavior set it apart from any comet or asteroid ever observed. Even more puzzling was its unexplained acceleration, which could not be accounted for by gravity alone or by the pressure of sunlight. About 40 days before its discovery, the object had skimmed past the Sun at a perilously close distance of just 23 million miles. Immediately afterward, it suddenly sped up in a way that seemed to defy the basic principles of orbital mechanics, achieving a velocity far greater than the Sun's gravity should have allowed. Its shape also baffled researchers. Based on light reflection models, they found it to be so unusual that it failed to match any natural object previously known to science.